We're going to record. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? How are we navigating this energy? I feel like I say that every time. What do you mean?
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Nice to see you. Okay. So we're gonna have a little bit of I don't want to say intense night, but we're gonna be doing some work here. Okay. And I do want to say if it is too intense for you, you're like, what are we gonna do? If it is too intense for you, please, you don't have to do anything that is presented here. It's whatever's for your highest good, if you can handle it or not. Um, I'll get to that in a second. And then we're going to do something after this intense thing that you guys have been loving and asking to do. And that is a little bit of mediumistic work. Okay. Excited? Woohoo. I got bring that energy. Anybody watch The Office? Anybody watch The Office? Yeah, I know Catherine does. It's like when oh my God, I can't think of his brain is. I have dementia, mediumship brain. Um, bring that booty, bring that energy. BTE. You got a BTE.
Daryl.
Daryl, thank you. I have dementia right now. You got a
Wait, Jen, sorry.
BTE. Yeah.
Can we ask you, and you can totally say no,
Yeah.
just like predictions, because I miss your predictions on Instagram so
Oh,
much. I think you have an idea.
Same, and I'm on a wait list for subscriptions, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm with Mary
Oh,
on
I
this
need to
one.
do that. Yeah. Thank you for reminding
wow,
me.
I love this. You are BTE. Okay. Um,
But
Go ahead.
anything you have for us, like I've been stocking up on food, not going crazy. I got
Yeah.
some water, not going crazy, but I just don't know like how long because I need to protect like 20 people. Like those are my closest people.
Yeah,
So,
of course. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they
It's
don't believe anything. So, of course, I have to
of
be
course.
prepared myself.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay, that's very quick because I also had an idea to do a Q&A. But I do want
oh,
to make sure we're getting to the teaching as well because that's what it's here for, right? But for
yeah.
sure, let me see if I don't really have anything new. For the stocking up stuff, I would just have like more like I was thinking about this last night, more water than everything, like a lot of water. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna mute you down there. A lot of water for sure. Like have more water than you think. Just because based when we talk about predictions, based upon past predictions too, where I've said watch the water, they poison the water hole. All these
Mhm.
connecting predictions are starting to thread and come down to this one. But I love that you're not panicking. So definitely lots of water for sure. Thanks, guys. You guys are
And then just
BTE.
last question, how many months do you see? Or like you can be like, you don't know.
Not that long. Also,
Mm-mm.
the gas cans. Gas have like your barbecue propane.
Yep.
Propane, like one or two cylinders of propane, and then some of I don't know how many. It depends. Gas. So like jerry cans of gas.
Okay, so you're not seeing like 6 months.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
No. Now remember, I have a prediction like from 2019 where they showed me all this was going to go down, but they also said there's going to be a revolution, right? So we kind of got like in the limbo here. We got to be like, okay, let's just have stuff just in case, right? And just be prepared and not like that you're calm. But yeah, I would say water. Yeah, and I know someone in the subscription, they asked me, I said, ask me anything. And they're like asking me about what to get, like without like on a budget kind of thing. So like, I know it's expensive, man. I did that one grocery run was a lot. I did my regular groceries, and then I did the Costco one. I'm like, whoa. Oh, okay. Right. So, yeah, just bare minimum if you can, just have a couple things. I think I'm a little bit overboard. Yeah, to be honest. Got lots of granola bars down there. So, and they keep breaking into my water stash. I'm like, hey, go get your own water bottles. No, no breaking into my water stash. Batteries, um, batteries. Yeah. Whatever's on my reel that I did, I think is good. Okay. Great question. Yeah, yeah. We're doing great, guys. We're doing okay. Yeah, water filter. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Our water here is terrible. It's like bleached out. It's really gross. I'm just gonna ask people to mute themselves if you don't mind, because I am hearing in the background. Okay. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Are you guys ready to do a little bit of work? Yeah, did you come here to work? Okay. Again, if it's too much for you, don't do it. But we're really okay. So I'm gonna like the reason why this is coming up. I want you guys to try this out. You guys know how my private students are also gonna be like, oh my God, Jen, not again. But I've had the most profound meditations lately, and people always say, how can I turn my thoughts off? There's an increase in thoughts happening. Like anybody knows, like the monkey mind is like turned up a lot. Like it's really, really like you could meditate before and turn them off, and now it's like nearly impossible. That may be due to that. I don't know what it's called, but there is a device that they have with the microwave waves that are coming at you that can put thoughts in your head. Which I'm always talking about discernment and making sure you know what your own thoughts are versus someone infiltrating your mind. Okay. Um, and learning how to really get strong with that, but it is getting trickier. But this I found doing this type of meditation, and it's not a hemisync, it's not a gateway tape. It's literally 20 minutes on a on a timer. I just go, hey Siri, put 20 minutes on my phone, and I just lay down for 20 minutes and I just breathe in for 6 through my nose and out for 6. That's all I do for 20 minutes straight. And I don't get up until the timer goes off, and then I don't get up after because the most amazing things happen when you're done the meditation and you're just lying there. And I'm going to share some of the information that I received with you guys and why I want you guys to try it. We're not going to do 20 minutes. Okay. But I want you to get a taste of it, because what's happening is you remember, people are like, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? You can literally remember your purpose by doing this. You can experience things that you've never even thought you could experience, like astral travel. So many things that you can do by doing this. And it actually, they're saying it activates electricity in your body. If you're feeling kind of stagnant, it'll sort of just give you like a little bit of a jolt. There's so many things to this. So what I want to do, and bear with me because make it a little bit short too, I want to do at least 8 minutes of this together. And before we do that, I'm going to show you how powerful it is if we're doing this all together. Right? So I think that's where it's like, let's do it all together and see what happens when. Now, if you have trouble with like medical, if you have heart issues or breathing issues, or you have like a pacemaker, I don't know, maybe don't do it, or maybe do it a little bit softer. You have to gauge your own health. Okay. I'm not a medical trained professional, but I do know this is profound spiritually, energetically, and is life changing. Um, because you're connecting your heart, your heart and your head. Okay. You want to reconnect those things. And let me show you before we do that. I'm going to show you what I discovered in that heart coherence this morning. Things that I didn't even understand. Can you guys see that? Yes? Okay. So I might be way behind on like what's, you guys can't see it either. Did it pause? It paused, didn't it? Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Every time I come in here and do this for you guys, it pauses. Because it's really cute. I hope it works. We had this problem last time, didn't we? Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. You guys can see it now? Okay, don't touch anything. Okay. So like I said, I might be way behind on what some people other knowledge is, but I have just remembered there is something called an oversoul. Have you ever heard of an oversoul? Put your hand if you've heard of oversoul. Okay. This was so wild to me. Like, so you've heard of a higher self? Put your hand up if you've heard of higher self. Everyone has a higher self. Yeah. Okay, so you've heard of higher self. Oversoul, if you want to say higher self is here as an individual guide for you, personal guide, the oversoul is collective consciousness, and that's what we're going to connect to today. So we all have an oversoul. We have a higher self, and from what I understand from the meditation, this is okay. There's something called an oversoul, and the oversoul is like a collection of souls and how we are all connected together. Okay, and like the collective consciousness, how everything is orchestrated and everything's connected, and we're all one. Okay, the higher self is more like what I do when I do a reading for you. I tap into your higher self. I don't go to your oversoul, but I'm going to start going into your oversoul because it was way more powerful. But going into your higher self, that's how I do a psychic reading. It's what is for your spiritual growth. What's for your highest good? Okay, so with my intuition, with your conscious mind to get deeper spiritual truths, but the oversoul is so much more bigger and vast than we could basically comprehend. So how I remembered the oversoul is I did this meditation. I've been doing it for 2 days, 3 days in a row, 20 minutes, 6 in, 6 out through my nose. I'm imagining my soul star chakra, which is about, I don't know, 6 feet above you, if that. It's another chakra called the soul star chakra. And then there's one below you, in that grounds you, connects you to Mother Earth. And I imagine a golden rope going all the way through me, through all of my chakras, from the soul star chakra down to the earth star chakra. And when I breathe in, I breathe up all the way to the top of the soul star chakra, and I breathe all the way down. And I do it the whole time, up, down, the whole 20 minutes. Okay. Connecting to your oversoul will help you remember your life purpose, that we are all connected, and you're going to experience something and feel it rather than thinking about it or analyzing it. Okay. Who has heard of the 144,000 souls that are here to help integrate this new energy? I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I was there. I was there this morning. Okay. So I did this and I laid there, and I think my intention this morning was connect to my oversoul, which is the collective consciousness. Okay. So we're all connected by this beautiful, invisible, expansive, divine energy. Okay. I did this and I lay there and I ended up in what I imagined to be Iran. And there is a Stargate, their portal that they've opened up, or I don't know the whole deal, but there was 144,000 souls working on it, trying to close this thing. And I was part of this. So I know it's confusing, and I still understand it myself. There are videos that you can watch about this, people who are more advanced than my consciousness level is at. But I was watching them, and there was like 144,000 souls doing this work, like early in the morning, trying to close a portal of yuckiness, a portal of evil, a portal of whatever the heck they've tried to bring in here, which we're kind of fighting against, if that makes sense. Okay. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do a mini version of this, and we're going to set our intent. Now, if you also have trouble managing your energy, this will help, because I can actually physically feel my field when I'm doing this. So whatever you do to shield yourself, protect your energy, do that. Okay. And your intention can be, I would like to connect to my oversoul, if you would like. And that's going to open up some of your gifts as well, too. This is going to open up your third eye, your connection. It's going to make it really strong. And by the way, I need to say hello to some people here. Hold on. I have a new student down there. Hi, Nicole. And then there's another.
Hey, Jen.
How are you? Awesome. Okay.
Doing well.
Yay. Can't wait to talk to you. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I got excited when I saw her face. I'm like, hey, see you soon. Okay, so who wants to try this? Who's ready to go on a little journey? Little journey. Okay, if you're not, you can just chill out, check on your phone, do whatever you want. But if you want to really dive in here, it's a little bit intense. And then we're going to do some really fun mediumistic work. You'll be all set to go because you'll be tuned in. You'll be connected to the collective consciousness. All right. So I'm going to set a timer on my phone for like 8 minutes. Okay. Do you want a metronome, or you can play one on your phone? Like, do you want a metronome to keep time, or do you want to do it on your own? Metronome? Yeah, I speak Alicia. Ready? Metronome. I'm reading her thoughts. Okay, so the metronome is going to be like tick, tick, tick. It's for you to count to 6 and then count down to 6. There should be no gap when you get up and when you go down. There's no gap. Imagine the golden rope. Soul star chakra, earth star chakra, all the way until I bring you out. And I will call you out. Then we're going to take a few minutes and just sit. We're going to sit, because sometimes the best remembering and learning you can do is you just sit. That's how you remember things. You sit in silence. Okay? You ready? You excited? You should be very so. In through the nose, out through the nose for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't know why I keep saying I like to make noises. Okay, now let me hear. Tell me if you can.
Again, just want to double check. Are we breathing in 6 and exhaling 6?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
okay.
Yep. For like 8 minutes straight. Don't give up. Again, if you have health issues, don't participate. Just chill out. Chill out. Tell me if you can hear this, okay? Okay. You ready? I've got the timer. I'll call you back. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Good job. Okay. Finish your breath and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed and just sit. Okay, when you're ready, you can return back. I'm going to give you a few minutes to jot anything down, anything that you wish to document from your experience. Now remember, it takes about 20 minutes for it to do what it needs to do, but I wanted you guys to ease you guys into that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, bringing souls into alignment. Yep. I love it. It doesn't matter. Again, we just did half of it. So imagine if you felt anything in 8 minutes, what you will feel in 20. It does take 20 to get the full effect. Okay. Hmm. So maybe tomorrow morning you'll be all excited to wake up a little bit earlier and you can try this and see what happens. You can go all the way to 20. Yeah, I've only ever done it lying down. Yeah, that was 8 minutes. Yeah, don't do it when you're driving. Yeah, no, do it when you're driving. Yeah. But try, I wanted you to give a taste of it. Like I'm telling you, the things that are like it's not even, I wouldn't even, I mean, technically I guess it's a meditation, but what I'm experiencing, I don't call it, I don't feel like it's the same as a meditation where you sit there and they walk you through the forest. When you go to the stream and you find the golden crystal, it's not like that. I feel like this is like a very powerful tool for you guys to have. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Okay, before we get into our exercise, I would love, does anybody want to share? You can keep writing. Does anybody want to share their experience? Yep. Okay. Yep. Hold on, I gotta. Okay, Nancy.
Um, I've done the 20 minutes with the 6 minute breathing in and out, and it is pretty amazing because I remember you said it on Instagram. But when we did it for the 8 minutes, I saw different people come up, but I saw someone pop up before the thing
Mhm.
started, and it's like they're trying to grab my attention.
Yeah.
And when I finally kind of like told him to stop for a second because I just tried to see where else it would go, I saw Hollywood sign, a lot of rain, waterfalls, and mudslides.
Okay. Yeah. So you will see, you might see spirit contacts, you might open your mediumship gifts more, you might time travel, you might see future visions. All these are very common.
Mhm.
I love it. You saw the sun and aliens. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. A metronome, Raphael, I just got that off like Apple Music. It was I just downloaded it. And it's a 10-minute one, and then I just loop it, and then I just play it twice. But lately, all I've been doing, because I don't use the metronome anymore, I literally just tell Siri, set my timer for 20 minutes, and I just keep breathing until I hear the timer go off. It is normal to be like, is this over yet? Like, what time is it? And you want to check, try not to check. Okay, so you thought of a dear friend who lost her husband, nausea, light, unsure. Okay, beautiful. The beat was good, yeah. Alicia said she saw sand and a bright sun, dark sky and stars. In a cave with many people, they were energies holding back a pulsing energy. Awesome. I love it. Sun and aliens. Cats' faces. Kenya, you had to decipher, do they feel like they were cats who are living or cats from the spirit world? Danielle said two people walk in and sit down in front of you. One got up and left, come back. Something felt off and asked for protection. And he left. Blonde hair and blue-eyed man stayed. Okay, great that you know to do that. That felt intense with the breathing at first until you found the rhythm. Yeah, 20 minutes. I'm telling you, 20 minutes is the game changer. Darkness, tall mountains, white light flash, and yep, faces in different colors. I love it. Okay, thank you guys for sharing that. Did anyone find the metronome was off every so often? Yep, it could be. I found it annoying, but it sounded louder on here than it does in my headphones, or like when it's just sitting beside me. Yeah. Honey, yeah. So what we did was tap into the oversoul. Yeah. So some people might have common things that they were seeing. You might have went off on your own. Okay. Again, I highly recommend you try this on your own. 20 minutes. You'll be like addicted to it in a good way. And I know people say, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Once you get a taste of this, you'll be like, I need to. Yeah, tears. I love it. Energy expanding. You can actually feel your own field. If you don't know like where your aura is, you don't know where your field is, this actually, you can actually physically feel your field. And it gives you a good sense of where it is. It has like so many things it does. And every time is different. Like every time you do it, every day is completely different. Sometimes I'll be like, show me what I need to know. Sometimes I'll just lie there. And then this morning I said I want to tune into the Oversoul. And that's what happened where I went and saw the 144,000 souls that are working overtime. Okay. Expand your consciousness, expand your awareness, which I love the most. Okay. Any questions about that? Again, hopefully you guys will be called to do this because it's awesome. Energy balls. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Laying down. Yeah. Is awesome. Heated blanket, your ice water with your lemon. Yeah. Okay. Would you guys like to try some mediumistic practices without connecting to an actual spirit? So you don't have to, unless you're, and I don't like, okay, I gotta be honest. I never teach like this. Like, I don't like to use a photo of people, but I want to, if you are, there are two ways to do this. I'm going to show you a picture of people. Maybe it was the people that you saw. Okay. So you do this two ways. If you have mediumship experience and you know what you're doing and you can talk to spirit contact and you have your, your gatekeepers or whatever. I mean, you can try this without that too. You can go mediumistically, but can be done psychically, where you're going to tune into a photo of people in the picture, and you're going to practice receiving information, trusting information, and writing everything down. And then you're going to share it. Whatever comes through, you're going to share. And I will validate for you, because when you are practicing your mediumistic studies, you need validation. That's a big, big thing that you need in order to start to trust what you are receiving to get you to keep going. Okay. Put a 5 in the comments if you are already trained to be a medium. Yes, Maritza, Miami. Oh, no 0. Oh, okay. Irma, I love it. Studying or professional? Only one person? Oh, Tara. Okay. Studying 5-ish. I don't know what 5-ish is. Okay. I mean, if you get professionally training, like if you are taking classes in mediumship study, so you have kind of a basis of what to do. But you guys have been in Wide Awake Wednesday for a while, right? So you kind of, oh, nice, 5 class. Love it. You've taken Wide Awake Wednesday, so then you kind of already know psychic work, how to tap in and do that. All right, so I'm going to put a picture up. Does everybody have paper and a pen? Okay. So I'm going to show you a photo, and I want you to just practice tuning into the photo and like you're going to get right everything. But what I want you to notice is how you're receiving it. Are you feeling it? Are you hearing it? Are you seeing something? Are you thinking about someone that you know? Like write everything down. And if you feel like you don't have anything to write, just sit there and just say, show me what I need to know. Show me what I need to know. Okay? Yeah, thanks for being here, Michelle. All right, you ready? I'm going to show the picture. And so here's the deal. If you, I don't think I've ever shared this picture in spirit school, but if you've seen it before, challenge yourself to get more things than you have before. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. Everybody's feeling okay with your, after your meditation there? Yes? Okay, perfect. And we're going to move over here. Share the screen. This is exciting. Ding, ding. Okay, I'll make it a little bigger because I know if I touch that button, it's going to disappear on me. Okay, so here's your photo. Ignore these ones. Here's your photo. Okay? So you're going to tune into the photo, and then whatever impressions come to you, I want them to write them all down. Do not leave anything out. Do not leave anything out. And nothing bad or scary will come in. It's just a picture. Okay? So some things you might want to look for as a medium is relationship, maybe how they passed, personalities, all that good stuff. We're practicing evidential mediumship. Okay, you're getting evidence. So I'm going to give you about 6-7 minutes to do this. Okay, so you ask, please show me what I need to know about these people. Tell me about these people's lives. Tell me who they were. Tell a story. Tell me a story. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it for a few minutes. You're doing great. A big part of mediumship study is to trust yourself no matter what. And sometimes it does take a little bit for information to flow. So close your eyes if you need to. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Drop your shoulders and wait. And if you're getting nothing, I want you to make up a story. I want you to write a story about these people in your imagination as if you were just making up a story about them that you're going to share with me. Okay? So there's no excuse for you won't get nothing. Make it up. Be like, once upon a time. And if you notice any weird sensations in your body too, trust that. You guys are doing great. If you get stuck, just make something up. Okay, a couple more minutes, and then we're going to share. All right, you ready? All right, let's hear it. Who wants to go first? It's best if you come off mute if you can. Be brave and tell me everything that you get. And I can validate for you, right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I got a married couple in the late 60s, US. They're the same age, and that's all I got.
Okay, that's a good start. Yeah, they were a married couple for sure. There was a particular place in the States that they loved very much.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. Before you even showed the picture, for some reason I was getting the color purple. I don't know why.
Okay.
Um, I feel that they're in California. I just get a lot of unease and sadness with the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly a murder suicide. I see smoke and a gun, possibly.
Okay.
Who
Okay.
cares?
That's not how they died, but there is a murder suicide connected to their daughter, but not directly. So that's crazy
Oh,
that you picked that up. I forgot about
that's
that.
interesting. I was getting a brain tumor, possibly, two kids, and maybe he was an alcoholic and a realtor.
Mm, interesting. Okay, so keep your list there. When I tell you everything, then you've got to check off your list. But
Okay,
yeah, some of that lands.
that's awesome.
Yeah, good work.
Thank you.
I'll go with the top with the hands up here. Tara.
Yeah, hi Jen.
Hi, honey.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a shot here.
Yes.
I felt that they're very happy together. There was lots of joy with them. I felt there was a car accident. They're a very happy couple. It was a very long marriage.
Mm-hmm.
They met when they were young.
Yep.
A boat, I don't know where the boat
Yes.
came from.
Yes. Yes, a boat. Yes.
She loved him so much. And then I felt anxiety. And then I felt some feelings in my chest area. And then mountains came into my head.
Interesting. Yes to the boat for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I can take a lot of that. They met when they were
Oh,
young.
cool.
Yeah, they met on a boat.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wow.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Michelle said she saw them on the boat too. Yeah, that's how they met. Okay, Carly.
Oh man, we're up. So
Love it.
I just kept on like in shock at everybody's answers. So immediately when I looked at it, I was starting to cry and I was like, am I having anxiety? Is this social anxiety? So I
Yeah, she
wrote
had
that
anxiety. She
down.
had anxiety. Yes. Yeah.
And so like my hands are clammy. And then so the moment I wrote like a feeling of like heaviness, discomfort, sadness, like a sense of loss, I got like full body goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
And a sense of just unfulfilled dreams or plans or something to that effect. And yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yeah, that sounds
But
very
it was,
sentient. Yes.
yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Very empathic. Are you? See everybody's stuff, don't you? I can tell.
To a fault. So.
I can tell. So that's so when you're a medium and spirit will use what you know or who you are. Okay. So like if you're very sensitive, you're most likely may be clairsentient, not all the time, but I can tell when Carly's talking, she's feeling their emotions and she wants to cry because she's very empathic and she's very sensitive. And I can tell just by the way she's presenting these spirit contact coming through. Yeah, I love it. Like you have a lot of depth, emotional depth, Carly. That would get you really far in mediumship. You have a big open heart, a very big open heart, and that's sometimes what you need for to do this work. Yeah, good job. Okay, Nicole.
Okay, so I got chills when I heard boat because I wrote boats with a question mark, but I didn't know
Yep.
what that meant. So I'm going to
Yes.
start with a few things.
Okay.
Grandma, I got like scared and I was hearing things, right? So
Yep.
like false. I heard tragic, maybe car crash. I felt a feeling in the head and then in the chest, but I didn't know with who. They were basically like high school sweethearts, together for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote, I said that she had two hats and she was very accomplished, and like a trailblazer, um, very loving. I had some sort of feeling of marketing and sales for the guy.
Yeah.
Like work, work, work. I kept hearing. Very like a religious couple.
Yes.
You said the place they loved. I wrote Florida with a question mark. I don't know.
Yes.
And I wrote six or so adult children and 10 grandkids. Like I got a sense of a big family.
Wow.
And I also got two names. I got Shelly. I don't know if that was her or
Mm.
somebody in the family, and Greg. And I wrote impact down. I like something happened with an impact and their loss. That's what I
Mhm.
got. And loving
Wow.
mom.
That's really good. The you guys get in car accident. That's not them. That is Chad's grandma. So in the first stages of mediumship, you get what's called a grandma train or a grandpa train. That's what I call it. And what I mean by that, Steph knows all about it, is that it's one of the phases you have to go through. If you're reading a grandma, another grandma will come in at the same time and merge together and talk at the same time. Okay. So you're already at the grandma train stage. Good job. Okay, I'll go Maritza. Oh,
There
there
we
you go.
go.
Okay.
Okay. So this is my first time I do this.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I felt there were a couple that were married for a long time, and I
Mhm.
felt that because I'll keep asking, tell me something about this photo. I felt that They were very happy. The husband was like the provider of the family. But at the same time, I felt that he was kind of abusive to the wife, and I felt the wife was in a very depressive mode, and I felt that she was like in either she killed herself, or I saw suicide. I don't know how or where, but I just saw suicide, depression. That's all I saw. That's all I felt.
No, that's all. So she is,
I wish I could like.
oh, that's it. No big deal. So you're right. Exactly. He
No
was
way.
abusive. He
No
was
way.
abusive. Didn't know he was abusive till, but I don't think he ever hit her. I don't know. He's very like, controlling and these kind of things that I found out after they passed.
Hmm.
But my grandma was very diagnosed with depression. She had depression most of her life, and she ended up in a place where they gave her electric shock therapy. But I believe that she was actually a psychic and a medium, and I think that's where I got it from.
That was
Um,
your grandmother? Oh my God, I can't believe it.
that was my grandmother. Yes, if you guys wrote that down, that is my maternal grandmother
Oh my
I
and
wrote
my
God.
that
maternal
down.
grandfather.
I just didn't want to say I was embarrassed.
That's normal.
I can't believe this.
Not
Oh my God,
embarrassed
this
'cause
is
I didn't
my first
do
time.
You guys that's amazing, Maritza. Yeah, bang on with everything that you said. And then you got the car, you said car accident too, right? Or suicide. Okay, so suicide is not them. Suicide is someone who just passed in my family. So he's
Oh,
coming in. He's coming in too.
but I felt, oh my God, I have goosebumps right now. I felt like a very deep sadness on her, like
She
sadness on her.
was. Yes, she did. She was very sad. Yeah, very sad. Yeah, and everybody got the head stuff too. That she had dementia. They both had dementia. So if you felt like a weird thing in the head and you're like what's the fuzziness? That's dementia.
I wrote head down.
Yeah. Head is
Passed
how they
before the
passed.
other.
What's
That's
that?
so weird.
Passed first.
I don't know who
I was
passed
just going to
first.
say,
Lightheaded. Yeah, if you got lightheaded, so you're getting information clairsentiently. If you're feeling physical sensations in your body that are not yours, and you're also learning discernment between what is your feeling and what is spirit giving you the feeling. Does that make sense? Yeah, sadness and not a brain tumor, but very bad dementia, both of them.
It's so crazy you said shock therapy because I had my eyes closed and I was like, what do you want me to know? And my eyes were like fighting me to stay closed. And my hands got real hot. And then my thumb started twitching on the left-hand side. And
Yeah.
all I could think is like struggle, struggle, struggle. That was it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. I don't know if he drank or not. I think so. My other grandfather on my dad's side, yes. And he is my other grandfather is the one that comes in and helps my students. So they drank rye all the time. It was rye and whiskey, something else too. I can't think of the word because I have dementia. So if you start going like, what I'm trying to say, that means you're connected to spirit because they're showing you that they have dementia and then you have dementia. Those grandparents had 3 kids. 3. See, look at you going, whoa, look at all you mediums. You earned your spot here and you're mediumistic. We had to go psychic, 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 and spirit's like, nope, now to do mediumship.
Did she keep a really tidy house? Was she like super
Yes.
orderly?
That's where I get my tidiness from. The carpet marks. Yes, she was extremely tidy person. Yes, good job. Okay, Steph.
Okay, I got a married couple for 37 years, Carol and Dawn.
Carol
Well,
is their son Brian's wife's name.
No.
That's whose house they're in. Carol's house.
Okay. I don't know who Dawn is, but
I'm sure there's a Dawn somewhere, but Carol, yes.
cool. She had cancer. He had a heart attack.
Mm-mm.
No.
Other grandparents.
Oh, okay. Was your grandmother a teacher?
My mother was. So
Okay,
so the lady in the picture, her daughter's my mom.
Okay.
My mom was a teacher.
So I had a teacher and he was a businessman for maybe a telephone company.
What? Oh, what?
I've been practicing this week, Jen.
You've been practicing, I can tell. Holy crap. He literally worked for the telephone company.
Oh, cool.
Come on.
All right. I had 3 kids, but then you said 3 kids.
Yeah.
They traveled,
Yep.
and I had a boat and a cruise
A cru-
slash boat.
Okay. They met on a boat and they go on cruises all the time.
Okay.
So the one
So
picture
I
we have of them is they're on a cruise ship.
so I had traveling, and then cruise came up, but
Yeah.
then boat came up later.
So it's showing you the difference between the two things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something about Christmas. I'm not sure. There wasn't
Ooh.
anything specific, but something about Christmas.
Yeah, there's something about Christmas, but so I'm going to use Steph as an example. So what you want to try to avoid, because I'm a stickler for how you present it, but like is whatever, because Steph has been working with me in school for a while, so I can pick on her.
Yeah.
But when you say something about Christmas,
I know. And I thought, oh, no, writing it down like that.
yeah. There is, but so what you want to do is you want to lean in a little bit more and you're like, tell me more about Christmas. Is it like, so there is a story about me and my sister and my mother at their house at Christmas. A big deal. So that could be why you got something about Christmas. You're like, we don't want to get into it, but just tell Jen about the Christmas.
Yeah. I got that feeling that it was like,
Yeah.
Don't go there, but there's something about Christmas.
Oh, there is. Right. But some clients, so if you're doing a reading for me, some clients will be like, well, everything happens at Christmas. Everything. Well, what about Christmas? I don't know. Right. So
No,
I'm nice. So, but I know that there is something about Christmas. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and I got that feeling that it was like
You have been studying hard.
I worked hard last week.
Good job.
And I got that they were both discarnate,
Yes.
right? And she was first. Is that possible?
I'm not sure. Actually, I don't actually know that. I can find out for you.
And they drove an Oldsmobile.
That's other grandparents.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Impressive.
High
Where's
five.
Randall? Good job. High five. Awesome.
Thanks.
Very improved. Look at that. Holy crap. I'll even forgive the something about Christmas because that's a big deal. Yeah, that's good. Oh, mama.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, we'll do one more. Ashley, and then I'm going to go to the comments. We need the validation here.
So hard to follow up after that one.
She's been studying for a while, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got something about a dentist office, but then it kind of took me to like the Finding Nemo fish tanks. Did they have a fish tank in the house?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, what is that? Okay, if you put those two together, what happened? What was the little girl's teeth in Little Nemo?
Braces?
My grandma had braces
Oh.
at like 70 years old.
Oh, wow. That's really young.
Wow. So she's showing you from things that you know about
Oh,
her braces.
And did he have a brother?
Yes.
I got a strong mother influence coming through and something about a white vehicle. Did they have a white vehicle?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
They did. There's a picture, it's black and white. There's a picture of them standing in front of a vehicle. Yes.
Okay. I got something about black olives. I feel like it was from her.
I think he loved black olives. Don't quote me on that, but I think he did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know for sure.
Uncomfortable stomach feeling, and then I kind of got blocked out for a little bit, and then it was more like, was he alive? And then when she died, did she pass away first?
I don't know.
Okay. And then something about 1987, and then 5 to 6 siblings. I don't know. That's all I got.
I don't know how many siblings they have between them. But my other grandparents had 5 kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
Interesting.
That's cool how they showed you the braces. That's insane.
I was very confused about that.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have 2 kids.
How old are they?
4.5 and 1.
That's why. They used what you know. They used your Nemo reference to tell you. Oh my God. I got a room full of mediums here. You guys are going to have to keep coming to What Awake Wednesday or go to Spirit School or something. Okay. I wanted to say Steph mentioned a word. I don't know if you heard her. She said they were discarnate. Okay. Discarnate means deceased and incarnate means living. Okay. So I'm gonna go quickly through all these comments. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure. Is three anyone like Vegas? I don't know for sure they like Vegas. Eyes, tear. Yeah, she's very, very. Oh, aliens. Who knows? Three kids, two sons and one daughter. I don't know what her favorite color was. I don't know if they had a loss or not. It's possible. Um, a businessman, New York, married, wealthy. Oh, I wish. Feelings in my head, lightheaded. He was possessive, yes. Dutiful wife, yes. Sadness, and she felt trapped, 100%. The other grandparents had two homes. The paternal grandparents who helped my students learn mediumship, they had two homes, and he built both of them. And my parents live in the neighborhood. Yeah. Did they have pets? They had one dog. Yes. Yes. They had a little black dog, called Tiger. And then Maureen's the last one. You scared me because your name is Maureen H. I'm like, that's my mother's name, and her last name is Henry. And I was like, is my mom here hiding, being like, that's my dad? I'm like, oh shit, she's mad. I gotta use this picture.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. No, last name is Harrison.
Okay. Love it.
Okay. I did get that they were both passed. Did he sing?
Oh my God. Yeah, he sang in the choir.
Yeah. So he was very popular. Like he was charming,
was.
gentleman, swagger, like,
Yep.
I got, I don't know if this makes sense, English leather aftershave.
I do remember that. I think my dad had that. Yeah.
Okay. I also got like piloting a plane, something to do with plane or Air Force or something like.
So they were in the Navy.
Pardon?
They were in the Navy.
Oh, in Canada?
On the warship in like PEI on Eastern Canada. And that's how they met on that boat. And I don't know if she was a nurse, but she took care of the sick soldiers that would come back onto the boat.
World War II?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that.
Okay. Well, I got military, but I thought it was pilot plane.
Yeah, military.
Was he a dancer? I just felt like he's just like, this. I got Frank Sinatra, Benny Goodman. So like sweat, like ladies' man.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
I felt, yes, dementia for her. And that she was a perfectionist in a way.
Yes.
That
yes,
it had to be, because I think that's how she managed her fear. They had a good life. I also got for her Estee Lauder.
Okay.
Youth do. That popped in. But I also got the phrase, those were the days. So I don't know if that's
like that, what that TV show, what was that TV show?
And if that's his personality, or did they sing at a piano?
Yeah, he literally sang
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker. Yes. Those were the days.
And I did get California because, I saw rows of palm trees, and then I thought, oh, California, like Palm Springs.
Okay.
So
that I don't know. Someone, I was talking about California today, but I don't know anything specific. I know about Florida, and those grandparents are the reason why I'm obsessed with Florida, because they would go there all the time. I never got to go with them, but it's their legacy kind of thing. So I'm so drawn to Florida, I think part of the reason. Yeah.
And I feel like there was community organization with them though. Like they were active in community stuff.
Yes. And so were the other grandparents.
Cool.
What do you call that? The thing that the war men hang out together, the Legion.
The Legion. Yeah.
And and they would work in the churches. Yeah. We in Canada, I don't know if you guys call it Legion or not, but we've the Legion. And then my grandmothers were involved in the church community, like helping out with, making lunches and things like that.
Church sandwiches.
Yes, thank you. Funeral sandwiches. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. Look at you. Fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So important thing about mediumship when you're trained to be a medium is you really need to close down after. You say thank you in your mind. Say thank you to the spirit. Okay. You close off. You're done. So they're not active in the church. Yeah. Golf. That's the other family. Golf is the other family. J and M. Yeah. His name was, oh my God, Joseph, and her name is Mary. Dude, Ciara.
Wow. Joseph and Mary.
Yeah, right? Good job. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm still on.
That's okay. Golf is the other grandparents. Yeah, active in the church. Yes. Good job. All right. I'm excited. Okay, so I'll see you guys all next week. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Good work.
Thank you, Jen.
Thanks
Bye,
for being
everybody.
here.
Jen,
Bye.
do we have to sign up every time, or do you just automatically
No,
send
you
us
should
the
just
link
get a
now?
reminder.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Good night.
welcome.
Thank you for everything.